What's up, YouTube? ODST General back again with some flashing lights, and that means, of course, another unstable build. Today's build is mostly quality of life stuff, but there is some stuff I've been asking for a while myself, personally, that got added in. So, we're going to be playing probably just police today, but they've added new spawn points in police stations, actually new police, fire, and EMS locations. So we've got Codtown and Beachtown have both been added for locations. And there's been a number of other changes to like loading, stuff like that, some bug fixing, and a bunch of new like scenery decals and stuff for the buildings. Now these stations and buildings, these new ones, seem to be the same. They are different than the big city departments, so obviously the main police department and fire station and hospital, they're like, the fire station and police department at least are like multi-level buildings. They're fairly large structures. These ones are a lot smaller, but still really neat. They are, again, unique. We're just going to go with the standard cop this time. Normally we do kind of that, like the highway patrol thing, but we're going to do the standard cop. And as soon as it loads in here, we'll take a tour of these new locations. So before we get going, let's go ahead and I can't remember. There we go. So yeah, we've got, pretty much the same setup as the other building. It's just a lot smaller. So we've got the ability to heal. We've got a bunch of, facilities, I guess, for, kind of decorative purposes. Again, they actually did listen. This is something I've asked for a number of times with these departments on these other locations, which is fantastic. But having some utility to these actual departments, so like if you stop a crime, maybe you have to like come in here and turn in evidence to the evidence locker, or when you're bringing somebody in for arrest, you actually have to process them. I think that would be really cool, actually having to like process your suspects and stuff like that instead of just taking them to the cell. But yeah, it's the police station again, and this really stands true to the EMS and the fire department. It's pretty small. You got public washrooms, you've got the main desk, and that's really all there is. So right next door to the police station is our fire station. And we're going to go in through the bay. Their bathrooms. Their locker room. And the main living quarters. And that's it. That's the fire department. So even smaller. But again, still really cool. I like that the locations are actually unique and they're not just copy-pastes. And it makes sense that they're a lot smaller. So in the hospital, where is the hospital from this location? Down here, this way. It's just a clinic, a care clinic. So this is it right here, Codtown Clinic. I don't know where the entrance for this one is, but I'm guessing it's around on the back or on the side here. There it is. And yeah, this is the clinic. So that's it. It's still, again, really cool. I like it. It's not actually just a copy paste of the hospital. It's actually the clinic. It's absolutely fantastic. I love it. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to hop in our patrol vehicle. We are going to turn our availability back on. We'll go back on call here and we'll go drive around a bit. Because there is a couple other new things. Like I said, there's a bunch of decals and stuff that have been added to the building. So basically just more world detail building and stuff like that. There's also a new radio in the police car, so you'll hear the radio squawking a little bit more frequently and not just popping up when we have a call come through. So it's kind of quiet, unfortunately, but yeah. You got half foods, you got pizza places and a bunch of other businesses. So that looks... Where is that one? That's in the suburbs west. Let's go ahead. It's a little bit further out than what I wanted to take, but that's fine. Probably should have taken a left and gotten on the interstate, but oh well. Mix it up a little bit, take this other road here. I'm gonna take a right here. Tight turn here, so we're gonna go ahead and slow it down just a teeny bit. Alright, so there's a person with a gun. We're going to turn off the siren here before we get up to the location. It's either going to be this house here or this greenhouse. So it looks like it's going to be here. We're going to use the rifle. I don't think I've actually used that yet. I see what appears to be shots coming from upstairs, possibly. We're gonna get in through the window. Could have gotten the battering ram, but since it's just me, oh god, I don't like this. Should have taken the shotgun. Oh, don't tell me this door's gonna be locked. Oh. Yeah, not the best gunplay in this game. It's so hard to get into like a building, being in third person, trying to go through like all these narrow areas. Pretty rough. All right, let's get the weapon. Get his ID. And I guess the EMS or coroner, whoever's taking him, is going to take him and get him out of here. So that door's still locked. Can we get out this way? Climbing back out through the window. Still a little bit weary on the climbing in and out of windows. I'm sure it's been fixed, but I know I had the issues when I first came out in the unstable building. I haven't really done it since then, where I just fell through. So we got a shoplifting report, which I don't see that one. So ideally, I guess we're just going to cover outside the city. We'll try to cover basically the northern half of the map from like Codtown, the two suburbs, and the unnamed like harbor area. If any calls pop up over there. Yeah, I don't. Oh, there's the shoplifting. Okay, so shoplifting's down in the main city. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to, I guess, head back around to Codtown and head back that way. Parked vehicles and stuff are supposed to be at maximum, as are like pedestrians and stuff. I haven't really seen anybody. We got a missing persons report. A little bit hard to see these sometimes. So that one's down in Beach Town, so we're going to ignore that call too. So I think we need to go up and over and to the left, right? Yeah. Yeah, I really like this part of the map. And it's not a spot I get into too much here. And he must have just spawned in there. A mugging in progress. It's down in the main city. Oh, there's one of the trucks with stuff in the back. This is new. Alright, he's only gone like 2 above the speed limit, but I just really want to check out this new vehicle, see if there's anything to like actually like searching the vehicle or something. So we're gonna turn on our traffic advisor. Oh, he's running. Take out his tires. Alright, so he seems, just based on how he's wiggling around, he's probably going to be intoxicated, I'm guessing. First, we're going to frisk him now that we've got him in cuffs. And let's see here. So he's got an ID, no weapons or anything, which is good. Yeah, so again, I wouldn't have initiated. Oh, that's not good. I wouldn't have initiated that traffic stop under normal circumstances, but again, this is like a new vehicle setup they've got with all the dirt and stuff, and then the stuff in the back. So I wanted to check this out and take a look at the vehicle. So obviously, he's way over the limit, so he's going to be going to jail. We are going to do this. Turn our traffic advisor, go the other way, and we're going to search his vehicle. Alright, so you got a video camera, which is legal. Can't pull out my... Oh, there we go. Flashlight. It'd be kind of cool if he had the flashlight, actually had it out and everything, but it's fine. Not a big deal. Yeah, I mean, so far, you know, everything's, I mean, other than the DUI, everything's very much legal. I'm struggling, there we go, to get that closed, I was going to say. I had to crouch down to get it. So 2 semi-auto rifles, which may or may not be legal for him to have. It's going to depend on whether or not he's in the database. So I'm actually pretty happy with kind of how that turned out. I mean, it was interesting. It led us on a police chase. You know, we got an arrest. We've gotten a couple things we got to check the database for. So we're going to go ahead while we wait for the tow truck to get here, which it's pulling up right now. We're going to go ahead and pull up our police computer, and we're going to search in the database. Shoot. Let's get this, hopefully. J8520Q. J8520Q. Okay. Floating. Might be because the vehicle got despawned already. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm stuck in the police computer. Oh no. freaking Mad Max in the tow truck over here. Unless I typed something wrong or read it wrong, but we need his ID, even though we pulled it off of him when we frisked him. We didn't actually get the name, so we're gonna check that here. And we're going to just autofill the details. He does not have a weapons permit, so on top of the, of course, driving while intoxicated, running from the police, he's also got 2 semi-automatic rifles, which he's legally not allowed to own, and he's got a previous arrest. So yeah, it's not really a surprise he ran, but we're going to go ahead and turn off our traffic advisor. We're going to leave our lights on for another second here. I got to figure out what direction we need to go. So we need to turn around here. And we're going to go ahead and take him back to Cottown. Oh yeah, speed's actually 75, so technically you didn't even breach the speed limit, but again, I just wanted to check out the vehicle. That's really all it was. If I wasn't looking to actually really turn that traffic stop into anything. It's okay though, right? It's for the content. I'm sure they'll serve him well in jail, knowing it was for the content. Drive up on the sidewalk here a little teeny tiny bit. Grab him, and we're going to take him inside here. Yeah, you know, close enough, right? Just, that'd be so nice. God, my thing's all wonky here now. It's not walking around properly. Yeah, see? That'd be cool. Come up here, take a picture. Maybe actually be able to, like, get screenshots of your perps or something. Like against the board. I don't know how exciting that last bit would be, just because obviously they'd all basically appear more or less the same. What time are we at here? So we're about 20 minutes. I think we got time for another call or two. So we'll head back out and we'll see what else pops up. I got a call down the city right now. Yeah, I do wish the locations and stuff on the CAD were actually translated out to like actual addresses or street names or something. I'm sure from a development perspective, having the grids is a lot easier to work with, but from the not having the grids memorized perspective, I feel like street names and stuff are a lot easier to remember. So we got an intoxicated person seen in the area. Probably should pull over if we're gonna be doing this. Where's that one? That's like right on the edge of the city, so we'll probably let that one go. So it's across that little section of water that it's more or less the city at that point. Yeah, I just wish there was like parked cars and pedestrians out here. It's great that they had the police station, so now I'm hoping that those will get added into this area here during this unstable patch. This is the first iteration, so there's more than likely going to be additional content and changes coming. Usually what will happen with these patches, if you guys aren't really familiar with them, is they'll have the initial patch, which will be like kind of the big things that they're working on, and then they'll make sure, or we'll say, those will make sure that, you know, what he's added is working more or less well, and then he'll usually add some smaller degree of additional content in. We got a person with a gun. That one's in the suburbs. That is actually very similar looking spot to where we had that person with the gun previously. We're going this way. I probably should flip around and like head back the other way, but it's fine. Which way do I need to go here? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Wanted to switch to this one. Oh! Yeah, they, spawn loads there. Still catches you off guard. I looked away for like half a second just to... So I kind of adjusted to the interior view. A truck, I almost clipped it. Maybe the next thing that they need to add, that I'm thinking about, probably something that should have been added a while ago with the new city, is like GPS navigation. I feel like that's a thing in here, though. I mean, they mentioned GPS, but I don't ever recall seeing an actual, like, GPS navigation. So which building do we think it is? All these buildings have interiors, so it could be any of these buildings here. It could be this yellow one, and it could be the blue one. I'm not sure which. We're just gonna take out our pistol. The rifle worked out well for us, but it is a little bit difficult to wield. So it sounds like it's probably this building. I don't see him. Can't jump that. Oh, he's out and back. Alright, we're gonna let him reload and go through one more time. Then we're gonna try and tase him. This guy's in a little bit easier position to get than the last guy. Oh, I missed. So we can kind of like mess around with him a little bit more. Wow, that was that was lucky we got to him when we did. That's kind of funny though, like literally just stop him from shooting by talking to him like, hey, don't. Alright, well, let's do an alcohol test. Oh, yeah, he's flailing around. Yeah, I don't know if he was just too far away to tase. It didn't seem like it, but maybe he was. Let's get his ID like this. So we're going to take him out to the street, and we're going to take him back over to our truck here, and then we'll actually have him get picked up by somebody else, and we're gonna end the video here, I think, once we get him taken care of. So let's do this. Let's request a transport. Yeah, not free to go. There he goes. I just want to take a look at his record though before we end the video. I didn't really pay attention to his name, so hopefully the autofill is there. There it is. Perfect. Okay, no input yet because we despawned him already. So if we want to look at that stuff, like the truck, don't despawn him first. That's the trick. Okay, guys, well, that is the new Unstable update. Again, there will almost certainly be some additional stuff we see in one form or another, so let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for the new police stations and the radio chatter and the cop cars? And for me, the optimizations, I don't really notice any impact. I'm already playing on a pretty high-end rig, so for those of you who play on lower-end rigs or have had issues with the game and optimization before, let me know how this has worked out for you with this update so far, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take it easy. I'll see you all in the next one.